Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndreSanders.net. There need to be more creators. And what I mean by saying that is we were not put on this planet to just be stagnant. Point blank. We weren't put on this planet to just stay still. Something that Wallace mentioned in The Science of Getting Rich. And he implied this, and I will say the same thing as, if you look at scriptures, what it says, we were made in his image. As far as, what is something that we refer to calling God a lot? The Creator. And I'm not saying to, change your belief or anything like that. I'm just making my point as far as the many names that you can call God. You can call him infinite intelligence, as Napoleon Hill mentioned in several of his books. Call him Allah, universe, however, you choose. My point is, he is the Creator. And we were since we were made in his image, we were made to create things. It's unfortunate that the school system kind of squishes that as far as switching our imagination, as far as just really training us just to regurgitate information. And that's not really helping us when you get into the real world as far as creating things. Not saying that everybody has to be an entrepreneur. I get it. Not everybody wants to be. That's fine. But there is something that you've probably seen around. Even kids notice this. Teenagers notice this. It doesn't matter. Anybody notices something that is always missing. You see what I'm saying? As far as like, man, why is there something to do this? Or why is there something to do that? That's what I mean. As far as there needs to be more creators. And it doesn't have to be necessarily as far as like trying to sway somebody as far as to go and create something so that can happen. If that's something that they want to do, great. If it's something that you thought about and just possibly something that you can go take action on, why not? Why not? Like I just mentioned, there needs to be more people just to go and create things other than just us sitting back, whining, complaining, doing nothing. And then doing the same thing over and over again, week after week, month after month, year after year. It doesn't really serve us any purpose whatsoever. That's what I'm trying to get my point across as far as that. There's nothing wrong as far as just go with this research stuff, as far as what it is exactly to just go and create. And not even so much you go and create it yourself. You can go and partner with somebody who might have the same alignment as far as what you see that it just needs to be put out there in the planet. Point blank. That's really my whole rant is getting to as far as that, because as much as we are really enhancing right now in technology today, there's still a lot of things missing. And again, like I mentioned earlier, you see this all the time as well in everyday life as far as man, why isn't there something that could just help better things? Not saying to just make things easier, but this point in general, because you don't never know as far as a certain creation can lead to several jobs down the road. I mean, do I need to go mention the names such as Thomas Edison, Ray Kroc, the list can go on and on and on. Firestone, and Marshall, the names just go on and on and on as far as what they did decades ago, maybe over a century ago, like what Andrew Carnegie did, Rockefeller. Again, I can just go on and on. My point is, look what they all created. And it doesn't have to be just those few names. There are other ones doing so today's time, and there are people that are right now, maybe even little kids right now, they're trying to form something up in their room or their garage. So nothing's ever wrong as far as just going just to have the not only first and foremost a thought, but it's something that you choose to do. Or maybe, again, something that you might just go and align with. Because, again, there needs to be a lot more creators on this planet other than this just sitting around following. Not saying there's anything wrong with following, because we do know you have to be a good follower before you become a great leader. Anything. When it comes down to just you taking action, point blank, and obviously knowing what you want, or something that may be like a passion too. Just in case you're not too sure as far as your purpose, you can tie around to that passion. I've mentioned this before in past videos when Tony Robbins has mentioned, because everybody has at least a passion of something that they like. And that can maybe tie down to that purpose down the road. So something I just want to leave you with. And if you got value for what we shared here, I'd love to read your comments below. I'd like to share this video. That being said, I will see you in the next video.